Okay, hello and welcome to the next part of Game Builder Garage. Just thought I'd keep going through some of the steps on that game. Last stream was pretty good. Not too bad of a game. So I thought we'd continue on, just seeing what it's like. All right, let's get right to it. This is part 2, lesson 1. We only have the demo version, so. All right, let's see. Perfect. Okay, so we are, since the demo version only gives you the interactive lessons on the first lessons. So Tag Showdown is the game you get to design. So we're on step 2, lesson 1. The other one, we added player controls, went through some of the steps, and we got player controls. We got player on there. We can start moving them back and forth. So now it's making the floor and walls. Welcome again, Dad Gaming. Get right back to building our game of tag. I think the object of the game too is also actually looks pretty good. So you have to tag the other person with avoiding the balls that are falling. And you get tagged or you get destroyed. Ball hits you, you get destroyed. So whoever can last the longest, it looks like, can win. So let's see. Try using left and B to move the player character. Yes, that's I think what we did last time. God, thanks to your top, the words in this are pretty cool too. Thanks to your top-notch work in the last lesson, we can now move the player with the controller. Yep. This time around, we'll be building the floor and walls that set the stage for a game of tag. Okay. Over to the program screen. All right, so that's what we did before. We're making the floor and walls, but first, we need to decide where we're going to put the entire level. All right, so let's see. How about in this space up here? That should do. Glad that's settled. Now we need to make sure this area is shown on the game screen. But if we're going to do that, we'll need the help of the game screen node-on. So that's another one. All right, so of course, it won't let you see what's inside of these. I'm so curious of what. I guess I'll have to get it. See what's inside of some of these other ones. So game screen and camera. Advanced cam, first person view too. There's a lot actually you can do in this. All right, so game screen. Hello, darlings. I must say you're looking radiant today. All right. Oh, and you must be Dad Gaming 1. Everyone's saying you're the next big thing. With you at the helm, this is going to be a simply stunning production. We're sure to rise to the very top, darling. Okay, make use of the game screen node-on. We can determine which part of the program screen will be reflected on the game screen. Couldn't have put it better. I like saying darling, don't they? All right, so couldn't have put it better myself. Whatever I frame will appear vividly and thrillingly on the game screen. So it's not entirely the whole world, just a screen at a time. Let's make this game screen node-on a little bit bigger. Drag this icon until the node-on fits the blue frame exactly. Now let's take a look and see what's happening over on the game screen. All right. I think you'll notice that our player character is nowhere to be seen. Yep. See over on the program screen, the person node-on isn't surrounded by the game screen node-on. All right, so that makes sense. Because they're down there. Let's move the person node on. That's a good idea. All right. Wonderful. Now the person's in the limelight. Be sure to get my good side. All right, let's take a look. That. Okay. Now look. Now we see the person reflected on the game screen. Yikes! But not for long. But anyhow, now we know that whatever's surrounded by the game screen node on the programming screen will be reflected on the game screen like you just saw. But we're not in great shape. Our player character can't stay on the screen. Yeah. So it's not necessarily the floor. Oh, objects. Alright, so simple objects. Okay, so this is the object node on. It's a box. Curious why it has a plus sign. Yeah, like you can see the stick looks like a little thumbstick. Button looks like a button. True to their name, object node on are node on that make objects appear on the game screen. Well, he's not wrong. Try the object node on underneath the person node on. Okay, so the game screen should be. Okay, so now they both fell down. Did you see that? Oh, sorry, I should mention, with nothing to keep them up, objects just drop right out of the screen. I thought that's what the box was for. Let's head back to the program screen. Okay. First, select the object node on. Okay, so this is new. We haven't been in here yet. Open the settings screen with this. The settings screen is where you can make all kinds of changes to a node on. Alright, so it's got the object shape, properties, color, material, connections, positions, rotations, and size. Just the property settings to fix it so the object doesn't fall anymore. Now disable the options movable, destructible, and destructive. Oh, they're highlighted, they're active. If that's done, we can close the settings screen. So it's visible and it's solid and it's a box. Perfect, the object is staying where it should be. So visible. Okay, so person isn't falling out of the screen either. Though I'm not sure that floor is big enough. I bet the person feels a little uneasy there. So I'm assuming we're going to make that bigger. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like on a computer, so it's you can move it left, right, up, and down. Perfect. Now, as long as we don't move forward and backward, we're good. Alright, but they can go off the screen. He's not coming back. Why? I only went a couple steps off the screen. You can hear the steps get louder. But you don't see him anymore. That's a much more reassuring size. The player won't fall off quite so easily now. The floor is doing its floor thing, but its color's kind of plain, right? Yeah, I guess so. Let's see if we can change color too. Okay. Select the object. settings. Here's where you'll be able to select a color for your objects. So they just have basic colors. Let's try making it brown. Why not? What if you could mix colors then? And there it is. It's brown. And the floor is now brown. All right. Well, the floor is all taken care of, but if the player goes past the edge, it'll just fall off again. Oh, that must be what happened. I fell off the edge and just didn't come back. Perhaps some walls would make this level a little safer. Just like the floor, we'll need to make use of Object Node-On to create the walls, okay? Calling up more Object Node-On, changing the settings again. Sounds like hard work, right? Let's save ourselves some work and just copy the floor to make the walls. Well, that's a good idea. All right. Oh, copy. I can be a wall, no problem. And we've copied the Object Node-On. So there must be a right there, rotate button. So drag the new Object Node-On over to the blue frame. Now we change its height and width. Oh, huh. Oh, I see. I wonder if we could have just rotated it, if that would have been easier. But now make a copy of the new Node-On. And I'm assuming. Ta-da! And the walls are complete. Okay, now here we go. What do you think? Nice. And, yep. Except my foot goes through it. But we didn't really give it any kind of other thing besides not falling, being solid. Behold, some nice, safe brown walls. No need to worry about our player falling into the abyss now. Okay, let's head back. Okay, let's see. Yes. Step 2 is complete. Nice. Good job. Yep. Great work. Well done. They're happy. Well, if they're happy. Next step, we'll add some platforms to complete the level. All right, so we are going to, thought that was going to be a little longer, so we're going to continue on to step 3. All right, making platforms. Here I am. Continue programming our game of tag. Last time we made the floor and walls. Yep. Okay, we're going to make exciting changes to the level's environment. But does this place seem a little small for a game of tag? Maybe. You could fill around with the walls and floor to make them a bit bigger. Or you could just make the person smaller. This will have the same effect as making the level bigger. Huh. That is true. Tiny. That's how you make a person Node-On smaller. Oh, perfect. As you might have guessed, it shrank in size. There's a lot more space to move around in, right? Looks like we're all set to continue building our level. Back to the program screen. This is where we'll liven things up by placing a whole bunch of platforms. So if we make one, I bet you we're going to copy. At least that's what I would probably do. Start by selecting the Object Node-On. Okay. And copy it. adjust the node on so that it's the same size as the blue frame. Where are we there? So that must be our platform. Now take it over to the blue frame. Hop on me all you want, I won't break. Well, unless, by the looks of it, we could have changed it so it can break, which would be interesting. They're only, even take it further, that they're only like you're only allowed to jump on them 2 or 3 times before they break. Then they won't come back for another 30 seconds, maybe? I don't know. Now we've got a nice platform right in the middle of our level. We're going to make a whole bunch more just like this one. Okay. I think you're ready to try making a sloping platform. I don't know about that. All right. Well, they have all the confidence in us. All right, so go here. Okay. Whoop. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Lastly, rotate it so that it's on an angle. You have to, oh, I see, you have to turn it. Or you have to hold it down, and you have to hold it down and move your thumbstick while you're doing it. Oh wow, I've gone all slidey-wise cool. Let's make another one just like it, but over on the opposite side, okay. I wonder why you wouldn't take the other one. Unless you're, well. Yeah. Okay, and boom. Perfect fit. Look at that. Now we have 2 sloping platforms. Wonder if you can set one of the controls to be sliding off it. So if on one of these you start sliding. Alright, things are going great so far. Next, let's add some slopes in the bottom corners. I wonder why there's a one here, but it looks like it's going off. Whoop! Off on the screen. We'll see. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I see. In the screen, in the demo, I bet you that's why, because of the balls, when they go down there, they slope down to come over. So it comes down here and they come over this way to try and knock you out. Okay, you're going to give us a thrilling game of tag, don't you think? Yes, I do think so. Alright. Do you know what? We really need more platforms. We sure do. Really interested when we saw that first person view. You could probably make design some rooms and some, you know, a house or something that you're going through to investigate or something. Alright, so copy that. Higher. Excuse me. Okay, these are small. Next, we'll add some platforms on either side. The only thing I don't see which one is highlighted. Is it that one or is it this one? Okay, it must be that small one then. Move it over to the right. And copy. Whoops. Nope, don't want to change it. On the far left. Okay, I think we've got enough platforms for now. Think so? Yeah, hit your head there. I don't know how you're going to get up. I don't think he jumps high enough to get up on that. Oh, up on that one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I imagine you could make him run faster by pressing a different button, or maybe jump higher. Be great. Okay, well, I was just doing. I guess I should have read that. Just all the action-packed, pulse-pounding games of tag in store for you. Hardly wait. Okay, when you're done checking that out, head back to the program screen. And with that, step 3 is complete. That was fast. All right. Awesome. Nice work, kid. Yeah, cool level. So in this stage, we added some platforms to complete the level. Buckle up, because the next step will be coming to a real turning point. Our game of tag is about to become a 2-player game. See you in the next step. Making the tagger. Okay. I originally said 2, then we went to 3. I think we're going to do 2, 3, and 4. We'll do one more. And then the next stream will be 5, 6, and 7. Lesson 1 complete. We'll have a game of Tag Showdown. Great to see you again. We're already halfway through programming our game of tag. You're zipping through this stuff. In this step, we're going to create a second person to act as tagger. Then we'll have a real deal, bona fide 2-player game. Last time we added some interesting touches to our level. Let's warm up by moving the player character around the level a little bit using the left thumbstick and B. Imagine it'll be like when there's a tagger chasing the player. I get chills. That's going to be tough getting up there. That just barely, you have to get that just right on the edge there. All right, let's create that tagger. Before we make our tagger, let's adjust the position of the person a bit. Oh, I see. You're going to put them on probably opposite sides. It's a good idea to move over the other node on attached to the person node on too. It'll make things a bit easier to understand. Yes, it will. I wonder if you could select them both somehow, but makes the programming screen a little cleaner. Next, move the button node on. Perfect. And that's where we start. Okay, those preparations are done. Let's head over to the program screen and create a tagger to chase after our player. We can use another person node on for our tagger. Oh, copy. Hello, peeps. How can I help? You can count on me. I'm a reliable person. Node on. All right, so let's put them, yep, on the opposite side. Let's see how the game screen is looking. Now we have 2 characters. We only control the one. Try moving them with, okay. Person on the left-hand side isn't moving. Guess it's not that surprising. We still need to do the necessary programming to control the person. Now we have 2 characters. We need to figure out how each one will be controlled. Since this is a 2-player game, we'll need to have 2 players controlling one person each at the same time. Controlling one person with the left Joy-Con and the other with the right would be ideal. Well, I have a Nintendo Pro controller on my hand, so let's arrange it so that the tagger on the left-hand side moves with the left thumbstick and jumps with L. Okay. As for the runner on the right-hand side, let's control them with R and R. Now we got a plan. We can program the controls. Let's start with the tagger. Okay, so we need the stick node on. Okay. Or control stick wiggling, huh? Bring it on. Alright, so that one's going to be for this one over here. You have to link them up to the left and right. Good to be collaborating with you, Sticky. Looking forward to it. Now we'll call up another button node on. Okay. So, smash L like there's no tomorrow. And connect that to the button. Whoop. Jump. Okay, that's those right there. Okay, the tagger is now ready to receive controls. Next up, let's change the runner controls for the runner. Oh, change the controls for the runner. Alright, so it's a simple the edit screen. Just taking a look. The output is control number, direct responses. Oh, you can see the movement. Okay, which stick? Okay. Alright. Because we want the right thumbstick. And then this one will be the right. Oh, okay. Output timing on press and while pressed. Controller number again. Okay, so here we just disable it. And go that one. That's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Let's check the tagger's controls first. Yep, seemed to work. Oh my gosh, I just did that. I didn't know. I thought he wanted me to do it. Or they wanted me to do it. Alright, so we did that one. Try the runner. Alright. Or runner and tagger separately. Runner and the tagger look exactly the same. Yes, they do. That could be a problem. Let's head back to the program screen. Let's see if we can make it a little easier to tell them apart. Alright, so tagger. We're going to edit that one. Change the color to be red. Close the settings screen. Oh, we'll change both. Light blue. Oh, you can even change the speeds and the size. Pretty cool. All right. And there they are. Both the characters changed. Tell the tagger and the runner apart. That's great. Can we make it even better? I bet we can. It's a game of tag, so we should make it so that something happens when the tagger catches the runner. Oh, okay, so it's not, so it's a one-way tag if one's a tagger. Try running the tagger into the runner. Yep. Nothing happened, but that's understandable. If we want to make something happen, we need to do some programming first, right? Right. Alright. Select the tagger's person node on. So enable destructive under proper. Oh, okay. So you want this one to be the destructive one. I don't know what those dots mean, but all right. So close the stream. So then we want this one probably to be destructible. Yep. Close the settings screen. Okay. The runner will be smashed to smithereens. Let's try it. Here we go. You ready? Gone. That was cool. That was so cool. We made it so the tagger can destroy the runner. If the runner breaks, that means the tagger caught the runner. In other words, the tagger won. Our game of tag is now a true two-player game. Wahoo! But you can put a... I wonder if there's a scoring capability too. There must be. If you've caught the runner and you want to play again from the start, then you can press the retry button for a do-over. This way you can start the game again from the beginning. If you've tested that out enough, let's head back over to the program screen, okay? Okay, everything seems to be in order. Looks good to me. Step 4 is clear. Nice. All right, this is actually a pretty fun game. All the stuff you can do with it. Controlling all the parts of the Switch is really nice. Be interesting to see as you go through the lessons here to open up free program what you can do. Tagger kind of has an advantage. Yes, it does. So the next step will be adding in a feature to even up the odds bit. Oh. Okay, so we're going to even up the playing field. See you at the next step soon. All right, well, that is actually going to wrap up this video, the stream. So with steps 2, 3, and 4 complete of Tag Showdown, lesson 1 of Game Builder Garage, which is actually a pretty cool game. But we'll continue with 5, 6, and 7 in the next stream. Till then, everyone have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and we will see you later. Thanks for stopping by.